Okay, let's talk about handstand. You know, that godlike pose where people just float upside down like there's no big deal? Well, not in my reality. I've always admired yogis who can just swing their legs up and boom, handstand achieve. Meanwhile, my legs, they keep saying, no sis, we're just way too heavy for this. See, my lower limbs, they are heavier than my upper body. And my legs, they are longer than my torso, which means I cannot just kick up like most people do. Instead of floating up into a perfect handstand, I end up falling to the side like a falling tree in slow motion. But here's the thing. Handstands aren't just about strength or flexibility. They're about understanding your own body. And for me, that meant finding my own way up. I had to work through all the arm balances, core drills, quad burnouts, and hamstring screams. Seriously, my hamstrings are still filing complaints. But little by little, I figure out how to lift my legs without assistance. And guess what? The wall is still here. But I don't even care because this is a huge leap of faith for me. And maybe for you too. If you've been struggling with the same challenges, this video is for you. I'm here to show you that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Because at the end of the day, yoga isn't about getting it right. It's about growth, transformation, and laughing at yourself when you fall. Because trust me, I've had some spectacular falls. So let's dive into this journey together. If you've ever felt like handstands were out of reach, I promise you, there's a way up. And I'm here to show you mine. Okay, enough talking. Let's get upside down. We gotta wake up the shoulders because they're about to carry all the weight for these handstands. Chest open, arms bent up, and rotate the forearms down, then extend them out to the side like wingspan. Bend those arms down again, tilt them up, and bring them back to the front of your chest, with both forearms touching each other. And we repeat for 10 reps. Next up, start with the arms bent right in front of the chest, forearms and palms touching, elbows nice and high at shoulder level. Now here's the tricky part. Keeping the elbows glued together, extend the forearms and palms forward. Feel that? That's the burn, the magic, and the future handstand strength kicking in. And maybe a little shoulder existential crisis. But we embrace it. Hold this for 10 breaths. Now let's go with the wrists, the real MPVs of a handstand. Moving to tabletop, wrist on the ground. Palms down, fingers out. Shift the upper body sideways, back and forth, and circular. Feel the stretch? That's your wrist thanking you. Now fingers to the knees. Yes, this feels weirdly intense, but trust me, your future handstand will thank you. Move your upper body back and forth and circular. Last but not least, counter stretch time. Palms facing up now. Slowly rock the upper body back and forth. Ah, this one's like a mini spa treatment for the wrist. Chef's kiss. Now sitting on your heels, arms extended forward, palms fully activated. Fist the fingers, then open them wide with strength. No lazy fingers here. We're waking them up. 10 reps. Next, keep those arms extended, palms open, and now rotate them side to side with maximum rotation. Feels weird? Good. 10 reps. Now for a little coordination challenge, extended the arms, one palm facing down, one up. In this position, fist and spread the fingers like a boss. 10 reps each, then switch sides. Time to wake up those arms and core. This little flow may look innocent, but trust me, it's doing some serious work behind the scenes. We start in extended child pose, hips back, arms stretch forward, melting into the mat. Shift forward into Astanga Namaskara. Chest and chin down, elbows hugging in, core tight. This is not a nap. Now push back, hips to heels, arms long, reset. Forward strong arms, engage core, hold it, then push back, smooth and controlled. Do this a few times and suddenly your tricep and abs are like, excuse me, what is happening? But this, my friends, is how we build that stability and power needed for handstands. So keep flowing, keep breathing, because we're just getting started. All right, team, it's strength building time. We're not just gonna kick up into a handstand and hope for the best. Nope. We gotta earn that lift by making our arms, shoulders, and core stronger than our excuses. First up, female push up. Now, I don't love the name because strength has no gender. But hey, knees down, elbows back, core engage. If you think these are easy, do 20 and then we'll talk. Next level, push-ups. Chest to the floor, check. Core engage, check. Elbows? Well, just do your best. The key here isn't just brute strength. It's control, balance, and those side body muscles working overtime. Because if your obliques aren't on fire, good luck holding that handstand. So keep everything tight, brace that core, and don't just flop down like a pancake. We're building real power here. Now, onto dolphin pose. This is like downward dog's buff cousin. Forearms down, shoulders stacked, and hips high. And let's make it spicy. Bend the knees, lift the hips, straighten the legs, and repeat. This movement is gold for your shoulders, arms, and core. The higher the hips, the closer you are to the floating into that handstand. Now let's do this high pelvis push-ups. Or if you prefer, face almost to the mat but not quite push-ups. Start in downward dog with your feet a bit closer to your hands. And lift those heels. Shift your shoulders forward, bend your elbows, and lower your upper body like you mean business. But don't let your face kiss the mat just yet. Keep control, then push yourself back up and drop those heels. Boom. Strength unlocked. Next drill, standing forward fold with palms grounding. This one's all about trusting your hands. Plant those palms, lift your heels, and shift that weight forward. Feel that burn? That's your wrist saying, "Oh, we're really doing this?" Yes, yes we are. And finally, the grand finale, toe taps to the back of the forearms. Sounds easy? Try it. The higher the taps, the closer you are to lift off. This is the secret sauce for that effortless float into a handstand. Alright, warriors, time to fire up the engine. This is not your average flow. This is handstand training in disguise. Ready? Let's go. We start in downward dog. Breathe in, enjoy the stretch because things are about to heat up. Shift forward into plank. Engage that core. Now slow and controlled, lower into chaturanga. No belly flopping, please. Glide up into upward dog and shine that chest forward. Exhale, back to downward dog. Now time to level up. Lift one leg, three-leg dog. Feel the power? Good. Shift toward into the one leg plank. Hold strong, you got this. Now here comes the fun part. One leg chaturanga. Who invented this torture? Okay, but hey, we're still here. Now press up into one leg upward dog. Think we're done? Huh, not yet. Lift that back leg higher. Boom. Scorpion downward dog. Open up these hips. Feel the stretch and gracefully drop it back down into downward dog. Take a deep breath and let's hit the other side. No cheating. This flow is pure strength, balance, and grit. Pushing, keep playing, and remember, progress over perfection. Let's do it for 2 reps for each side. Let's move to another flow. Still in downward dog and drop those elbows down to dolphin. Lower down into Ashtanga Namaskar. Chest, chin, knees to the mat. And then press back up to plank. Engage that core. Then lift those hips up to downward dog. Do it for 2 rounds. Stay with me and let's move on to the next challenge. Last drilling flow, Tadasana, standing tall and proud, and then slide into chair pose. And drop your pelvis down to the mat slowly, shift to boat pose. Take it lower to lower boat and lay on your back. Arms up, legs hip width, feet flex. Then arms to the sky, chin to chest, roll it up. Now reach for those toes, almost there, and back down. Palms down, legs up, engage those feet. Now we draw some fancy circles, left and right. Hello, obliques. Still on your back, legs straight up, hips to the sky. Shoulders then, lift off. Control it down, upper back, lower back, pelvis, smooth like butter. One more time. Arms up, legs hip width, flex those feet and roll it up. Boom. Core activated. Handstand ready. Alright, handstand warrior. To the peak pose now. As I get close to the wall in standing forward bending pose, I make distance mark with my palms about 1 inch away. My palms grounded on the mat and they are mat width, and so are my legs. I lift my heels off as I lean my back to the wall with my wrists strong and my fingers gripping the mat. Then I bring my legs closer to each other and lift my right leg up straight to the sky. As my wrist and palms getting stronger, my right leg is bending to the right side and I shift my pelvis also to the right side, so my left leg can go up. Both legs are still bended like inverted butterfly pose. I adjust my pelvis for balance and slowly straightened my legs up. From here, my hands are stronger and I gradually shift my hips off the wall and the arms are really straight now. Wrist and shoulders aligned. Voila! Handstand achieved. Use your head to control the balance when you are upside down. The range of your view has a deep impact of the duration and control in doing this pose. To go back down, drop your both feet down gracefully. And that's a wrap, people. You made it through this handstand journey, or at least watch me struggle through it. Either way, you're here, and that means you're one step closer to your own handstand breakthrough. Remember, this is not about perfection. Forget that Instagram level handstand you've been eyeing. This is about progress, persistence, and maybe a few face plants along the way. If you've been feeling like gravity is your worst enemy, trust me, I've been there. But every wobble, every fall, every weird shape you make while trying to kick it up, that's part of the process. And if I, the long-legged, heavy-limbed yogi, can defy physics, and you can too. And hey, the journey doesn't stop here. More drills, tips, and probably more hilarious fails are coming your way, including a full yoga flow to build insane handstand strength, because we all know the core is king. So do the thing. Like, share, and subscribe, because your support keeps me going and keeps me from questioning my life choices mid-handstand. Now go practice, have fun, and remember, the floor is always there to catch you. See you in the next one.